Alright, Josh here, and welcome to another episode of our Pokemon VGC 2018 Battle Spot Live series. Now today, as promised, we are starting with a brand new team. Now, I really want to build a Mega Manectric team. Actually, there's a couple of Mega Manectric teams I want to build, but this is the first one. Yeah, it's kind of based around that popular Mega Manectric, Celesteela, Finny, Incineroar, Gothitelle, Snorlax team, but obviously with some changes. So, this seems all about kind of protecting Celesteela and protecting the Lurantis, and either like going for the slow win with the Celesteela or going for the kind of sweep with Lurantis. By obviously we've got two Intimidators and Manectric Snarl and stuff like that, so lowering stats, lowering attack stats, and just being bulky and just sitting there and taking hits and, you know, etc, etc. So yeah, I was gonna Incineroar would be good on this team, by the way, just before we start, but I didn't want to use Incineroar twice because we had Incineroar in the last team, so I didn't want to use it again, and it's so popular. And I thought, nah, we'll try something else. So first of all, the Mega Manectric. It's pretty standard. We've got Protect, obviously holding the Manectricite, I don't know how you say it. And then we've got Snarl, obviously for lowering it, special attack. Obviously, Mega Manectric's so good. It's super fast. It's got Intimidate to lower attack. It's got Snarl to lower special attack. Just Volt switches in and out. It's great. It's such a good one. And a Lightning Rod before it Mega Evolves is like, it's really good. Shame it's not like super, like if it was bulkier it'd be even better, but I've not got a lot of it. I've got a bit of attack investment, but it's mostly in bulk, so, and speed obviously. Like we want to be as fast as possible. Then we went Volt Switch, yeah, Volt Switch, Snarl. Yeah, Volt Switch is obviously super important for this Manectric. And the last move, there's a lot of Rain Dance on that core, kind of that other team. There's everyone's running Rain Dance on that. I opted with Flamethrower because there was some Pokemon that were giving me a bit of an issue. I have got Rain Dance on this team though somewhere, which I'll explain in a bit. But yeah, I went with Flamethrower because that's the only fire type move we have, and if we ran into a Ferrothorn or something, we're pretty screwed. And also, if you get like a Mega Megos like low enough for Flamethrower, just finishes it off, so that's good. So yeah, that's pretty much the Mega Manectric. Pretty straightforward. Then we have the Celesteela, obviously protected by Lightning Rod from Mega Manectric, and by Snarl, and by Intimidate from both Mega Manectric and Landorus. So Celesteela is pretty protected in that way. We're just pretty straightforward Celesteela set. We've got the Misty Seed, obviously, to mix with Tapu Fini really well. We just protect. Leech Seed, obviously, to take back all that HP and just kind of be annoying. Then we've got Acrobatics, obviously, with the Misty Seed gone. You get that +1 special defense, and then Acrobatics does twice as much damage, which, you know, it does a lot, especially if you're Intimidated. It does like pretty sure it like Oko's Kamo, and does a lot to like Volcarona. Anything that's weak to flying, it does a good chunk. And then the last move, obviously, Heavy Slam, which is super important. That just one-shots Lele, unintimidated, obviously. I think maybe Lele can live one if it's not intimidated, but Heavy Slam, just staple moves, really. You wouldn't just be sitting there and taking Leech Seed damage and just dishing out a tiny bit of damage anyway, is the entire point of Celesteela. Then, what should we talk about next? Let's talk about the Finny next, that's one of the other more standard ones, I guess. Although the Landorus is standard, but it's a weird Landorus set I've got here, guys, I'm telling you. Anyway, we got the Finny. Now, I really wanted to try, I was going to go like my kind of usual type of Finny that I would have, you know, like 50% Berry, Calm Mind variant, but well, there's so many Waterium Z Finnies going around, so I thought, you know what, let's give that a go. Let's give this Waterium Z a go. So we've got Protect on Finny, we've got the Waterium Z, that's going off Hydro Pump, so it does a lot. It does a lot. Off Hydro Pump. Then we've got Moonblast, obviously, just nice having a, well, that's like our only Fairy type move, but it's just nice having a Fairy type stab Fairy type move anyway, especially like Moonblast. And the last move is Icy Wind for a little bit of speed control. And that's the only Ice type move we've got as well, so we've got to play carefully with Finny. The only downside to this Finny is that, like, usually I like Finny like super bulky and not much attack, but this, not much special attack obviously, but like this Finny is more like offensive. It is like, it's still bulky, like Finny's naturally bulky, but like I've got a bit of speed investment, quite a bit of special attack investment, and then the rest is just like, I think I'm still like full HP, I think, but then the rest is, there's only like a bit in the defenses, which is not what I would usually do, but yeah, that's how it is. And then that's basically the finish. So Waterium Z does a chunk, obviously Oko stuff like, pretty sure I made it Oko, AV, Incineroar. Obviously based off Hydro Pump, does so much damage. It's really good actually. Like I've really enjoyed using Waterium Z Finny. It's really different, just a different way of using it, but it works. The next Pokemon, Lurantis. This is obviously a couple of people have been using this. This thing can really sweep in certain situations. I don't bring it that often, but when I do bring it and it's in like a good position, Oh my god, he does so much damage. So obviously most of this team is about protecting Lurantis and Celesteela. Obviously both weak to fire, but it's fine because we've got the double intimidates. We've got the snarl, you know, we're weakening things. So Lurantis, holding the Figgy Berry, the Lurantis. Obviously when we get down low enough, we want to be healing back up. So with Contrary, obviously we get intimidated. We're going to go to +1 instead of -1. And we've got superpower on, so instead of going... So we've got protect on the line, sorry, then we got superpower. So instead of so if you go for superpower, obviously it's Contrary, so you get +1 attack, +1 defense, which is super nice as well. So most of my EVs are in like HP, special defense on the Lurantis. There's some in attack as well, but it's mostly in bulk. And then we've got Leaf Blade on the Lurantis, obviously, stab, grass type move. Also that critical hit chance is super nice, but I think having a grass type is always very important. And then the last move is Knock Off. Great move. Obviously, it actually, like +1 or 2, it actually starts doing a lot of damage to stuff that's weak to it, so it's actually really good fun, this Lurantis. Especially, you just need to get it in the correct position. Once it's in that position, it's great. The only downside to Lurantis is it's really slow, and I don't have a Trick Room setter, but I do. Well, I get Trick Room right, but it's not got Trick Room. I didn't bother with Trick Room actually. I don't know why. Maybe I should have Trick Room on this team really, but nah, I'm not a big Trick Room fan anyway. So that's Lurantis. Obviously, like I say, the only downside is it's a bit slow, but when you're like plus on the defenses, and I've got Manectric and Landorus switching in and out and snarling and stuff, it starts to shut things down. Like protecting it is kind of straightforward. Anyway, then the next mon is Landorus. Now, I really want to try a special Landorus, so that's what we've done, but it's ended up kind of being like a mixed Landorus. So it's more on the special side. It's holding the Choice Scarf, but it only put enough speed EVs to make like outspeed Mega Manectric by like a point or something. Because I felt that was the only thing I really needed to outspeed, just to get a surprise knockout maybe with Earth Power. So that's nice. So it is faster than our Manectric. So we've got Earth Power on Landorus. Then we've got Sludge Bomb that obviously one shots Bulu and stuff like Whimsicott, I guess, if it's, you know, if it's not Sash. So those are the two special moves. The only downside to special Landorus is that like Earth Power doesn't quite pick up some like important KOs. Like I think it does like 85% to a Metagross. But the thing is, if I've got Landorus and Manectric out at the same time, Manectric can just finish off with a Snarl or a Flamethrower or a Volt Switch, anything, just to double into it. So Earth Power does. I'm pretty sure it OHKOs Mega Gengar as well, but even if it doesn't, again, Snarl for Mega Manectric, done, gone. That's kind of good. So Landorus just being a little bit faster. If it's just shy on a knockout, Manectric can usually pick it up, which is really nice. So yeah, we've got Sludge Bomb and yeah, Earth Power. Now the other two moves, we've got U-Turn, which is obviously really important. We are a minus attack nature, but actually the physical attacks I've got on Landorus still do a surprising amount. So we got the U-Turn, obviously, so we can Volt Switch U-Turn out the Intimidators all the time. It's really good. There's a lot of switching involved in this team, so that's really handy. And then the last move, I went with Rock Tomb because the only form of speed control on the team obviously is Finny with Icy Wind. So I thought Rock Tomb might be quite nice, and it's a single target rock move with better accuracy than Rock Slide. Obviously not quite as powerful, but it still does like 90%, 85 to 90% to a Mega Charizard Y. And I calced it, and the Snarl would pick up the rest of the knockout on Charizard, or even like Flamethrower, or obviously Volt Switch does a chunk to Mega Charizard Y. But let's face it, most Charizard Y now are next to a thingy, a Lightning Rod, usually like Raichu or a Manectric or Togedemaru or something. It's usually Raichu, like what we used to use. So yeah. The Landorus is mixed, but it's mainly there for Intimidate. So yeah, it's actually kind of fun playing with this special Landorus. I actually kind of like it, and being Scarf's really nice as well. Just getting a surprise knockout on a Coco or a other Manectric, and your ground type attack is not weakened. That's the best thing ever, because like there's nothing worse than like going for Earthquake. Like I don't know, you want to Earthquake a Coco and then an opposing Landorus switches, and then suddenly you're not getting the knockout. But Earth Power will still get the knockout, unless it's AV obviously. But yeah, it's super nice having that. So that's the Landorus. Bit different, but we're going to try it anyway. And then the last mod is Sableye. I just feel like this is where Incineroar could be, but I decided to go with Sableye instead, just for something different. I just kind of wanted to try something else. So Sableye, obviously we got Fake Out. We have the Rain Dance on this Sableye. So obviously that does three things on this team. Two things. A, it protects Celesteela and Lurantis from fire type moves. I've dropped my stick. And then it also powers up Finny's Waterium Z off Hydro Pump. That does ridiculous damage in the rain. So Sableye is pretty good. I was, like I say, just having giving Manectric the extra flamethrower slot is kind of better, because there was so many games where I didn't bring Sableye because I didn't feel like I needed Rain Dance, and I was just like, oh, I wish I had flamethrower or overheat on Manectric. I didn't go overheat though, because overheat's so risky. I think flamethrower was better. A miss can cost you the game with that move. So that's the Sableye. Oh no, we got one more move. We got Fake Out. We've got two more moves actually. Rain Dance. Then we got the Will-O-Wisp. Prankster boosted. Very nice indeed. Burning everything everywhere. Obviously that helps protect the squad as well. Burning Tapu Bulu is really good for Finny and stuff like that. Obviously we can't burn Incineroar, which is kind of annoying, but with Cycling Intimidates we can slow that thing down surely, for sure. And then the last move on Sableye is Knock Off, because you always need like one attacking move on a Prankster Mon, because if you get taunted, you're screwed. So I didn't want to be the only attack. Like, I really wanted Taunt and I really wanted Quash. Like, I wish I had 6 moves on this Sableye. I'd have Taunt and Quash as well, but no. I decided to go for Knock Off because now we've got 2 Knock Off users, and it's just a great move. Knock Off. It's one of the best. So, and we're holding the Aguave Berry. Now it's pretty. My Sableye's like max HP, max special defense, I think, and it's actually surprisingly bulky. Like I was expecting it to be. I was gonna go Focus Sash, but when I realised like what it can live, I was like, whoa, actually this is actually kind of good. So that's the squad. It's a bit weird, but we're going to try it anyway. I didn't reset my rating, so we're still in the 1700s, so oh, God knows how this team's going to perform in the 1700s, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's have our Necrozma. We need some good luck going in. I think I did play one... Did I play? Yeah, I played a game yesterday with this, and I lost. Good start. No, it's going to take me a while just to get used to this team, probably. I have practiced with it a bit, but it takes me like a week or so just to get the feel of it. I don't know, I've theoried the matchups kind of, and it kind of works, but let's just see what it does in practice. We can't find anybody, apparently. We can't find anybody, so yeah. I'm hoping this team does alright. It's got the potential. I'm not 100% convinced on Lurantis. I like Lurantis. It's like good in theory, but sometimes it being so slow is really annoying. So we're going up against 1650 opponent from Japan with... Oh, okay, I've not theoried this matchup. The Bishop, Charizard, X? No, probably... I feel like that would be Y. The Staraptor, Coco, Whimsicott, Terrakion. Okay. Okay. I'm tempted to go Sableye, Lando. Oh my god, Prankster Burn is so good in this matchup. We can burn Bishop, we can burn Terrakion. Also, Lando being scarfed, we can if we go Sableye Lando and my opponent goes Whimsicott something, just Fake Out's just good, isn't it? Obviously the Bishop is a bit of an issue because I've got so many Intimidators, but I think we can work around it. Let's go Sableye Lando for sure. Do I want Manectric? I guess Manectric is pretty good actually against the Zard and the Bishop because I've got Flamethrower. Who's the last one I bring? Celesteela's not that great. Should I bring Finny? Oh my god, I can't decide. I could bring Finny. Actually, Finny's pretty good. Let's go with that. This is a weird one. This is I've not oh yeah, I've not played against this matchup actually. This is weird. This is gonna be so weird. Yeah, because we've got Lightning Rod on Manectric. Like I say, it's all about defending Mons. We're just defending. Oh, I've got loads of text. I hope I explained the team properly. Oh yeah, they do go Terrakion Whimsicott. Okay, that's actually like... That's actually really good for us. So I'm going to Fake Out and Sludge Bomb Whimsicott. Just get that thing out of here off the bat. Could protect. Prankster versus Prankster. The best thing about Sableye is that because it's Dark type, it can't be taunted. Let's fake out Sludge Bomb. Let's just get that thing out of here. I don't think Terrakion will stay in. I think you might switch it out. And what can Terrakion really do to these two? Apart from Rock Slide. Nothing. And it's intimidated. And it's got the burn potential. Oh, this is good. I think Whimsicott tries to Tailwind. Terrakion switches into Zard. Oh, Terrakion just protects. That's actually beautiful. See you later, Whimsicott. Surely. Fake out. Sludge Bomb. Yay! This team's working! Kind of. We've got. I honestly find Whimsicott scarier than the Terrakion. I hate Whimsicott. It's so scary. It's like you don't want to be encored into a fake out, but luckily I knew that was going to get well. Okay. Are you going to Mega Evolve? I could Rain Dance. I'm actually really tempted to Rain Dance and switch in. Who's safe to switch in here? I'll bring in Finny. Please be Zardwide. Please be Zardwide. There's no way my opponent expects my Sableye to go for Rain Dance. No way. Zardwide? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful! Look at this Sableye putting in the work already. It's beautiful. Like I said, this team has some little tricks, which I quite like, because I wanted to use something a bit like this. Because most of the teams we've used so far have been like fairly standard, I guess. So I thought I'd just use some like odd stuff just to see if we could do alright with it. Quick Guard? Huh. What were you expecting there? Sucker Punch. Only downside is I can't burn the Terrakion now, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, this is going to do absolutely nothing now. Look at that damage, guys. I think Charizard might protect, to be honest. Or would you protect the Terrakion? Or would Charizard switch out? Who would you switch to take a water type move? You have anything really that can take that. I think we're going to try and knock off the Charizard, and I'm going to Water MZ the Terrakion. Just get that thing out of the way. I think it's more likely Charizard switches or protects. Oh, my opponent just forfeits. What? That wasn't over! You had a switch! Obviously, probably kind of annoyed at the fact that I had Rain Dance on the Sableye. It is kind of funny though. So we take game one, but I wanted to play that out. That wasn't over. Rain Dance on the Sableye. It's so weird. There's no way anyone's expected that. It's kind of funny though. It is a little bit gimmicky, but it kind of worked. I mean, Sableye was a beast there. I'm putting in the work. Okay, so we do take game one. That's nice. Obviously, then we probably would have killed the. Sev gets it, so quite like that one. Probably would have killed the. I think it was just. Yeah, it was kind of over. Oh, well, not really, because if Charizard switched into something that could. What my opponent's team could take a. Well, the thing was, even if Coco came in, I had Manectric in the back under Lightning with Lightning Rod still, so he wasn't even touching the Finny. The only, like I said, the only downside to this Finny is that Hydro Pump is what, like 70% accurate. Oh, that's so bad when you miss those Hydro Pumps. It's super annoying. And the only thing I do have to be careful about is obviously with Prankster, Will-O-Wisp, and Finny, just being careful with what I'm trying to burn. But most of the time, it's like Landorus I'm trying to burn, to be honest, or Bulu. So that kind of sets its own terrain. So it's alright. We've got like fast and slow modes, which I kind of like. It's like half fast. No, it's like 2 fast Pokemon and 4 fairly slow Pokemon. So even like Trick Rooms, like there was one matchup I was having a real problem against when I didn't have Sableye, when I had Rain Dance on Manectric, was like a Trick Room team with Mega Camerupt and Bulu, because my only way to kill Camerupt really was Camerupt like destroyed Celesteela and Lurantis, and my only way to really deal with it, and a combination of Bulu and Camerupt destroyed Landorus. My only way to deal with Camerupt was Finny, but with the Bulu going, oh, we can't find anyone. What? With the Bulu there, it was a lot harder. So yeah, Sableye kind of made sense. So I can burn the. No, I do not agree. I never agreed to that. I don't even know what it does. Anyway, no, yeah, I do really, but I'm just messing. So yeah, being able to burn Bulu and get Rain Dance up is so, so good. Team 5. Yes, I will battle with my Team 5. Kind of nice that we take game 1. It is weird, this team, though, for sure. There's a lot of, like, I need to, like, it's kind of, like, a little bit out of my comfort zone in a way, this team, because, like, I'm very used to playing, like, the last team we had, and my Charizard team and stuff like that, those type of teams, like, where it's, like, really offensive with, like, maybe, like, one support mon, but that's offensive. Like, it's, like, offensive Pokemon, but with a couple of support, like, a support move on each one or something, or... That's like my favourite type of team. So this is a bit like slower and stuff. Like a bit slower, a bit bulkier. A bit like a lot of switching and lowering stats. That's not really usually my playing style. But I just thought I wanted to try something else. Still weird, the team though. Can we please find somebody? You know what? I'm just going to skip till we find someone. Okay, we actually find someone. Do you know what? I reset the damn thing 3 times. 3 times it said that a training could be found. Also, I hope you can't hear that banging. There's some building works going on in the flat next door and the flat downstairs. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, it's so annoying. Anyway, we got the Tapu Fini, we got the Ferrothorn, the Landers, the Charizard, and the Porygon Incineroar. Okay. Oh, is Celesteela really that good here? Because the best. I kind of want to go Lurantis. I kind of want to go Lurantis. Should I bring Lurantis? I could bring Finny as well. Oh no, but the thing is, I need to burn that. Ferrothorn. Oh my god, this is a really tough one because I can't really bring Celesteela's because Incineroar wrecks it, Charizard wrecks it. Maybe not in the rain though. But I can't. I think I can't. Okay, let's just go Manectric. I could go Lurantis and try and get a cheeky thing. Get Lando. Kind of want Sableye as well. This is going to be really hard. This is going to be super hard. Because I want to be able to Rain Dance, but if I Rain Dance, there's literally no... Well, I suppose I could superpower the Ferrothorn to death, but... This is going to be hard, guys. This is going to be hard. I mean, I'm bringing Rain Dance, but Finny's not, like, great. Everyone just goes, like, straight up fire attack. Yeah. Intimidate. Thank you very much. I mean, I could just switch Manectric straight out into Sableye. Because I reckon you fake out Manectric and Flare Blitz. Let's just protect Lurantis. Let's get Sableye in, get the Rain Dance up. If Sableye goes down though, that's a problem. Then we can superpower. Yeah, beautiful. Ooh. No Mega Evolve. Interesting. Tailwind's up. Good. Let's get that Rain Dance up, guys. And let's superpower that Incineroar. Yeah, beautiful. A couple of people going against 2 Charizard otherwise. What? Say what? I can get Landorus in next turn as well. Because Sableye's going to be fairly useless after we get the Rain Dance up. Whoops. So funny that. It's so funny. Superpower might KO the Incineroar. It's not like guaranteed, but it does do a lot. There's the Heat Wave. Probably still does a bit, like, obviously. Yeah, it still does a lot to Lurantis. Actually, I think Lurantis is going down. Please, be kidding me. I can't believe we didn't live that. That is... See, this is why I don't like Lurantis. This is why I'm so not convinced about Lurantis. It's not that good. It really isn't that good. Oh, man. But the thing was, we had no chance of doing a fire-type move if I faked out one of them. Well, the good thing here is I think Charizard's likely to switch out, so let's try and knock off that slot. I'll just Earth Power the Incineroar. Yeah, what are you bringing in? It's gonna get knocked off. P2. Oh, beautiful. That's it. That's a perfect thing to knock off. Attack. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's kind of annoying. We can burn it though. That's kind of annoying because we're locked into Earth Power now. Oi. Bye bye Eviolite. The problem is we don't want to be taking. Well, let's burn the Landorus and bring him an Electric. Oh, I think we'll lose this one. Oh, Levantis, you absolutely useless. It's so flipping useless. Because even if my opponent did get Tailwind up, Levantis doesn't outspeed Incineroar. It really doesn't. It's really useless. But it can succeed. Maybe not against 2 fire types. I was pushing it there. I was pushing it. Never mind. We got the Z move. Is that to save life? Could be to Lando actually. The read. Have you gone for the read? No. Well, you are burnt. This probably still KOs though. I'm more specially defensive than defensive, so this is probably gone. Yeah, we ain't living that. Okay, how do I beat this? Yeah, we're gonna still take a chunk from this, annoyingly. Can we get Landorus back in? I kind of have to lock into Earth Power. There's no way I'm winning this. Is it possible? Oh my god, what a bad showing. I have to lock into Earth Power. Because Rock Tomb's doing nowhere near enough. I suppose I could lock into. Actually, no. Let's lock into Rock Tomb, and let's Snarl. Try and shut that Porygon 2 down. You could switch out Landorus just to get an Intimidate on mine, or you could bring in Incineroar. Oh, Lurantis, you've let me down on another level. You let me down, Lurantis. You can't take 2 fire type attacks in the rain. I need that boost. Well, this will do nothing. Yep, as you see, nothing. I can't kill this Landorus. I can't kill it. That does nothing. Good Trick Room, actually. Ooh, Sword Stance. Interesting. Wasn't that for ages? Oh, you just go for the Ice Beam, yeah. This probably still kills, to be honest. No, it doesn't. Problem is you've Sword Stance now. Well, this is over, isn't it? Let's face it. There's no way I can win this. Well, 1 turn of rain. I could flamethrower the land. Yeah, let's just do it. Nah, there's no way I can win this. Especially because you. I guess I could Snarl again. Try and live 1 more Ice Beam. Yeah, this is game. Let's do an alright advantage. If we still had the Levantis, this was a bad matchup, but like a really bad one. I mean, if Manectric can live something from the Landorus, then. Oh, greedy. Oh yeah, but we just lose now. You can just EQ Ice Beam. Oh, if only I had Protect on Landorus. That was smart. Oh well. GG. We got destroyed that game. I'm expecting to get destroyed quite a lot, to be honest with this team. It's really not that. It's alright. It's got too many. It's gimmicky, really, I guess. Protect. It doesn't matter anyway. Miss. I missed the Ice Beam somehow? No, that's done. GG. Yeah, that takes us out. That's game. I guess the only way we win is if we miss this Rock Slide. No, but Charizard's faster. Nice game. I can go ahead of forfeit. But I kind of do wish the first game played out a bit. Like, we got the surprises on my first opponent, and Rain Dance did, I guess, surprise this opponent, but I don't think I can beat, like Incineroar and Charizard. Like, that's too much of an issue. Like, one is manageable, both is an issue, because one's physical, one's special. I can't bring Manectric. Like, I can't bring everything to wreck it. Do you know what I mean? That was tough. Double fire types is definitely an issue for this. Levantis really doing crap. Yeah, this is why I'm not sure about Levantis. Like, it's all right when it's set up in position. Maybe I should put Trick Room on this team. I don't want to use Trick Room. Oh well. GG's to my opponents. Let's see if we can do a bit better next time. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. Take it easy, and I'll see you all in a bit.